Hey everyone, so I've got some more updates for you. This vlog is once again about my car. Mostly not good things, unfortunately. I'm discovering as time goes by that my car really is kind of just a cheap piece of shit, unfortunately. It does run good right now. It's a 3-year-old car, which means, you know, there's nothing wrong with it right now, but the thing is, now that I know that it's a piece of crap, I'm like kind of terrified that any minute it's going to turn into just this thing that won't run. So anyway, yeah, I'm sitting in my car right now, actually, as you can see. But I'll show you the good stuff first, actually. The good news, there's good news and there's bad news. So anyway, as you guys know, I have a Sirius radio that I listen to in my car when I'm driving. And the wiring that ran from the Sirius radio down to my power supply and also to the antenna and back, and also to the input jack in my car, were in these big wads of like tangled up, messy tangled up wires, just kind of like hanging in front of this area here, and I had them kind of tied up with wire ties, but they were really just in the way of everything, and it was a total mess and a total disaster. And if you know me, you know that I hate chaos. I hate that kind of stuff. I like things to be tidy and organized. I hate disorganization. I hate things being strewn about. So I went to the hardware store and I bought these things, and they stick on with adhesive tape, and I basically kind of attached them where I wanted them, down along the side and along the bottom, and then put the wiring inside them. And then I ran the wire for the antenna along underneath the floor mat. I have WeatherTech floor mats. So I recommend these things a great deal because they really do protect your floor from getting stains and getting screwed up by dirt and filth. So yeah, I ran the antenna wire, as you can see it here. It runs underneath the floor mat, and then I've got it in a bundle. I don't know if you can see it really. A bundle underneath there, and it goes underneath this black lining here, the door, and it goes underneath the door frame, and the lining under the door frame up to the roof of my car, so I can receive a signal for my radio. So anyway, that's the good news. I finally took care of that nasty mess, like after 6 months, no, maybe 5 months, of having that mess in front of my control area of my car. So, but now, here's the bad news. This car is only 3 years old, and this speaker right here is already going bad. A 3-year-old car should not be having this kind of problem. It's ridiculous. I noticed this right after I left the dealership, when I had Lucky appraised. That's my car's name, Lucky. When I had Lucky appraised, when I was trying to trade it in for a Hyundai Tucson. I don't know what they did. I can't prove that they did anything, but I just know that this problem started, just very suddenly actually, right after I left that dealership. Like all of a sudden it was just doing this crackling and hissing coming from that speaker, and I don't know what to do about it really, other than try to take the lining off of the door and look at the speaker from the behind parts and see if there's a loose wire, because it sounds like there's a loose wire, but there's no telling what the heck happened. But it wasn't doing it until after I left there, and I can't prove anything, so there's no point in going back to them and saying, hey, you did this to my car, so please fix it. There's no point in doing that. So all that would get me would be just a bunch of crap, and I would be stressed out even more and pissed off even more than I am right now, which I don't need that. I don't need more stress. I don't need to be more pissed off. So yeah. But yeah, so tomorrow actually is Saturday. I'm off tomorrow. Don't have to go to work, and my dad's going to help me, and we're going to pull my car to the middle of the driveway, or someplace where there's shade, probably actually, maybe over underneath the tree out in the other part of the driveway. And we're going to take the lining out of the door, and we are going to see about working on that speaker to see if we can find the loose wire and tighten it up. So yeah, that's what's happening. So I'll probably do some filming tomorrow. I don't know. Dad's not too keen about being on camera, but I'll try to do some filming. So that's the best I can promise you right now. So until then, I guess we'll see what happens. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so I'm back in the car again. It's Saturday morning, and I made an interesting discovery yesterday. Well, last night rather. But I think my quote-unquote speaker problem was never a speaker problem at all. Because it did occur to me actually that the problem didn't actually start after I left the dealership on Saturday. It started actually after I organized my wires behind the little tabs on the dash. After I messed around with all the wires. So I did an experiment. I turned off my satellite radio and turned on the FM radio, and poof, the problem disappeared. So I figured there was a problem with the satellite radio or a problem with the connection. And boom, the light bulb went off over my head, turned on over top of my head, and I realized that, yeah, it is a connection problem, because it had to be, because yesterday while I was driving, suddenly my satellite radio flashed a message on the screen that the audio input jack had become disconnected and was switching to FM broadcast, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? So, yeah, so I'm getting ready to turn the satellite radio around, with the back facing me, and I'm going to fiddle around with the connectors and see what I can accomplish. And then I'm going to turn on the car and see if I can get the sound to fix itself. So I will definitely get back with you guys in a few minutes. Ta-da! I think I fixed the problem. It was never a speaker problem. I'm so relieved. I mean, I'm really, really relieved, because I thought I was going to be spending all day out here taking the lining off of the door, and I was not looking forward to doing that, and I thought I was going to have to get someone to help me, and I thought I was going to be like, oh fuck, I fucked up my car. But no, don't have to do that. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm very happy. So, yes. I feel normal again. I don't have to worry anymore. I'm like, yes, my car is not as big of a piece of shit as I thought it was. So it's okay, Lucky. I'm sorry I called you a piece of shit. So, okay. So I guess that's it for this video. This was probably the strangest vlog anybody's ever watched. Well, never mind. YouTube is a big place. I'm sure that's probably not true. So yeah, definitely one of the stranger vlogs anyway. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and share and subscribe to my channel and all that stuff. So I guess I'll catch you kids later. Bye.